Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank our association for giving us this opportunity, and I would like to thank you for coming. We do have our own story, our own background, and I would like to share what we have done as SPM Composite. It has been established in Ankara Ostim in 2013 by the month of July on a 1,000 square meter of area. And we have invested approximately 2.6 billion R&D and investment expenditures, and also we do have 4,000 Turkish liras of paid capital. We are three partners. Emre Tirben has graduated from Bilkent. He's on the financial side of our company. And in the steel business, he has been administrator in different fields and in different companies. All of the financial and administrative and also foreign relations and quality management systems are his responsibilities. Urak Yıldız has graduated from Middle East Technical University, Metallurgy and Material Engineering Department 2008. And he has completed his MS in 2010. And he's an expert about technical ceramics and also characterization of the materials. And he is dealing with the R&D department of our company and also the quality issues, resign formulation, R&D activities and quality activities are his responsibilities. And when I speak about myself, I have graduated from Middle East Technical University in 2007. In 2009, I have completed my MS study in the same university. And between 2009 and 2013, I have worked in various defense companies, and I have been the project manager in R&D activities and projects. And between 2011 and 2014, I have gone back to Middle East Technical University to do my PhD study. Composite materials, nanotechnology, technical ceramics, and electrochemistry are my expert fields, and I'm dealing with business development activities and R&D activities. And generally, marketing and also sales engineering type of technical things are going under my control. What is prepreg? I would like to define it briefly. Prepreg is the carbon, glass or aramid fibers which do have resigned, pre-impregnated, and prepreg materials do have many advantages. And when I briefly tell about those advantages, they are reproducible. And when you take a composite material, you can reproduce it again and again. And making use of preparate is the most important technique that we frequently use. And also, you are dealing with resin chemistry and infusion techniques and so on. But in prepreg, you do not have those steps. It is one of the most cost-effective techniques, methodologies in our field. And resin chemistry is not the business of our customers. Resin chemistry is asking for a specific expertise, and dealing with that business is very hard and is very costly. So we are dealing with that business, and we are bringing them a ready-made product. And for example, in the hot press, in autoclave, and in many oven-like structures, it is possible to make use of this product. So there is no standard application for this product. And the first prepreg has been manufactured by Roketsan in Turkey. Roketsan has not produced it for any commercial reasons. They were in need of this product because they wanted to be independent from the foreign sources, foreign manufacturers. So firstly, they have manufactured. The first commercial prepreg has been manufactured in 2013 by us, and we have started to sell it. And in Istanbul, we do have Istanbul Technical University colleagues, and Nanocomp company has started to produce prepreg in Istanbul. And we have seen a movement within the business, and under the defense industry, Dovaksa and TUSAŞ have started to develop thermoset prepregs for the aviation industry. And simultaneously, Mirarge and TAI have started another action, SSM project, and for the aviation business, they have started to develop thermoplastic prepreg. Last but not least, Sabancı Group and Sabancı University have started to make investments, and Corsa Global, Sabancı University, and Center of Excellence has become forward. Why this slide is important for me? Because 10 years ago, when I was doing my MS study, this was just a dream. It was not something that could be achieved. So this is the picture of 10 years, last 10 years, and I would like to thank each contributor of this field. And what is the capacity of our company, and what are the qualities and quantities? And we do have an annual production capacity of 1 million meters square per year, and any type of fiber and thickness is possible to be operated. And 160 centimeter is the biggest size, and we don't have any production below 50 centimeter. And we do have different types of products: carbon, glass, aramid, basalt, and hybrid type of fabrics. And we have commercially sold them. And we do have weaving types: twill, plain, 5H satin, 8H satin, multi-axial, non-cream PUD type of weaving types. And we do have 2 serial production lines. And we do have resin chemistry laboratory. The second production line has been replicated from the German system. We do have the first line as the German system, and we have replicated it. And we do have our laboratory as an investment, by the way, but I will be touching them in detail. We do have ISO certificate and aerospace. As we have not chosen after any other certificate. From the very beginning, we have looked for more commercial certificates, and we have started with more commercial products. And the reason of being successful is so much being commercial oriented. And let me briefly speak about some R&D projects and laboratory infrastructure. We were having a TÜBİTAK project. In 2015, we have completed that. We were working on developing of prepreg development projects about glass permeable composite molds, and on the other side, the molding material needs to be curated at 70-75 centigrade degrees. So you need to take the mold and the model from the mold, and you need to cure it afterwards. You need to stabilize the temperature. So for the resin chemistry, it is asking for high technology, and we have achieved that in our laboratory. We do have MDSC thermal analysis test device, and we do have the HR2 rheometer and DMA analysis equipments, and we do have atmosphere controlling burning ovens, and generally we are collaborating with the universities for the mechanical test. We are collaborating with the universities. All resin chemistry is being done in our laboratories, and we believe that the mechanical test laboratory needs to be outsourced, and we are working with the university laboratories. We do have more than 200 items in our product line. We do have 8 basic groups. For example, H300 system is the first product we have developed. For the non-autoclave production, we have produced a standard vacuum packing. And the A100, when we compare it with H300, its localized rate is higher. It is not possible to localize each of the chemical products, but when we make use of 100 value, it is possible to get a 90% outcome. And of course, when we look at the TG line of 150, H510 is like that. And toughened, H410 is the toughened product that we produce. SAT 800, that is the mold preparation. within the framework of TÜBİTAK project, we have developed SAT 800. So if it is H310, H313, they are from the same family. It is so much related with the autoclave specifications. For example, H310 is better in autoclaving, and H313 for the hot press, it is better, giving result. And when we look at the group, this is the epoxy group. And we do have a Neve product group, which is benzoxanes. Benzoxazine resin systems are very crucial for us. They are FST systems. So we are looking at the durability during the burning, their toxicity values are suitable for Boeing is 7000 and so on. For example, for the inside panels of trains and for the planes inside panels, they are very durable with their burning performance. So we have developed them especially for the aerospace and also transportation reasons. In our R&D studies, we are working in order to have faster curing type of this product, and we do have nano included type of materials. However, we are keeping it a little bit confidential. We are not sharing a lot of information about that. We have started to have some commercial activities about nano contented type of products, but we do not want to share it yet. And what have we objected when we were developing products? We have taken a decision in 2013 and we said, okay, let's establish our company. And when we were preparing our products, we have looked at the parts where we can be successful. Of course, being suitable for non-autoclave industry was very crucial for us. Everybody is not able to take autoclaved products, so we were obliged to develop a product to provide a more cost-effective solution for our customers. And we have also looked at the localization rate. For example, when we look at the tenders about wind technologies and also the other technologies, it needs to be local. It needs to be local 55%. So we have focused on our products to localize them. Whenever the companies are asking to work with our products, we do have some products which we provide 99%. So, of course, being cost effective was very crucial. When you are a Turkish company, your competing companies are being foreign companies, like in the United States, in different countries. When you go and speak with a customer, selling the same quality with the same amount of money is not very possible. So you need to bring a difference to your customers. So low cost is very crucial, is our priority, and we are successful in providing high quality but lower price. And also, responding to the demands, technical demands of the customer is very important, and we really provide the resin chemistry. We do provide a tailor-made solution for our customers. And about the production, it is possible to provide technical support. If they do not ask very detailed information on the technical side, it is possible to provide some chemistry infrastructure or some other type of feedbacks. And in which business areas, industries we are being used? We are very small in automotive business. All of the composite companies will create a revolution in the automotive business. On the raw material side, this is essential. And in the defense industry, we are an Ankara company. When we have started our business for the very first time, we were acknowledged about the defense industry, so we have followed that path. And marine industry is very crucial and developing very rapidly. And sport equipments, we do have some foreign companies, foreign customers. About aviation and spacecraft issues, you cannot ignore this field because it's a very important industrial field. And one of the most industrial part is the industrial machine pieces. Many German companies, for example, are producing some big machines, and they're selling them to Turkish industry. In the weaving industry, in many other industry, we do have such kind of machines. So many of the pieces of those machines are being transformed into carbon materials, and they're working for long periods of hours, and so they are breaking, and after a while they are being in need of spare parts. So we have started to produce those pieces, especially there are very well-known giants, big names of the machine production in the foreign countries. They have started to provide their spare parts from local providers, service providers, which is us, for example, and also orthesis, prosthesis. On the medical side, we do have some products. When we look at the distribution according to our customers,
and each year the distribution is changing. Some part of the industry has become quite a lot innovated, or some projects has changed. For instance, we are working in the defense sector at about 38%, and later on in marine and automotive sector. In this diagram, for instance, composite is very important, but we are not involved in it, which is the wind energy. As for the wind energy, I'm going to tell you a few words. Medical is quite low in numbers, and aviation is also very low. The reason why medical and aviation is so low in number is because the AS 9000 certificates or the materials have not yet been purchased, and that's the reason why we are not very effective here. After the first year, we started exportation immediately, in just a year after we have been founded. Germany, Poland, Russia, England, and in Spain, there are actually suppliers that there are customers that were directly making our sales. Our customers, our clients, are also exporting their products, of which they bought from us. After in 3 or 4 months, 40% of the products are already in the market in abroad. I just wanted to put this slide because it's actually a startup company which has been founded in 2013. I suppose it's very important to declare. So this, on 2014, our total sales was 130,000 Turkish liras. We gave samples, etc. We've been working quite a lot. On 2015, hence, we start our first exportation, and approximately we reached up to 1 million Turkish liras. In 2016, we reached up to 4 million liras and made an exportation at about 750,000 liras. Actually, we could surpass 10 million, but there were two things that really were problematic. It's because of the political conjuncture. We have been affected due to the conflict between Turkey and Germany. And secondly, our large projects have been ongoing quite slower compared to the years before. So actually we reached up to 60 million liras. I think this is actually a very important success story. It can be large for some and small for some others, but in 3 or 4 years, and to my belief, I suppose that this is a very important development, and our 2018 targets are very significant. And I'm going to be talking about the world pre-preg market. There is a $5 billion of a pre-preg market in the world, according to different views. And the market growth will be will exceed $7 billion in 5 to 6 years. And the triggering sectors are still ongoing, like aviation, space and defense, and wind energy, plus automotive sector. The market growth annually in the world is 8 to 10%, but but Turkey and China, countries as such, are more advantageous because their growth, market growth, is much higher. I believe that Turkey does have a great advantage, particularly since we are the yard of Europe. We can reach even exceed 20%. And I was talking about how much investment it has made in Turkey, and that's the reason why it's quite possible that the growth will reach up to 100% in the next coming years. And this is a very significant example, which is wind energy. And wind energy, we are talking about trend topics right now. Actually, wind energy is a trend topic of the sector, of the composite sector. So the numbers and the amounts and the estimations are quite obvious, as quite well planned, which has a great advantage and also a disadvantage on the other side. Since the prices have all been stiff, the numbers reached to the lowest. The most advanced composites are not very much needed at the time being in the wind energy. So the kilogram of a product have started to be delivered at €5 or €6, for instance. The mold preps, for instance, the kilogram of a product is actually €100, but in wind energy it is 0.5 cents or 0.6 cents, which is quite insignificant. The similar thing is going to happen in the automotive sector as well in the near coming future. So we need to learn our lesson well, I suppose, because there are plenty of things that are growing in Turkey, and the time now is for the automotive sector. So for now,
Biz üretip rüzgara vesaireye prepreyi ver.
so we do not have to give the pre-preg at the time being, because we are focusing ourselves to produce an added value production. Can be a different type of a model, or we believe that we can give the pre-preg to the company and they can say, yes, this is proper for me and I am going to continue my production on wind energy with this. So we can make actually premises over there, and they can actually make their employments and they can make their production, etc., and go on like that. We can make a contract about this, because tens of, rather than actually producing pre-pregs with tens of machines, and if you're trying to do it with a 5% or 6% of a profit, I suppose that a low cost solution where know-how is more significant will be more logical for the next coming future. And that's the reason why for wind energy and for the automotive energy sector, for large sectors, I can say that this is a way to get profit from it. On our memberships, this is our membership. For instance, we are a member of the Undersecretary of the Defense Industry and the Ankara Chamber of Trade, etc. I would like to invite you to Ankara, to our office as well. Thank you very much for listening.